In the meantime, though, I got a guy from Nashville by the name of Mansour who thinks that I'm being a bit hypocritical on immigration, and I'm here for the conversation. Mansour, thanks for calling in, man. How am I being hypocritical on immigration?
Yeah, so about 45 minutes ago, you talked about someone that contacted you. Their wife had temporary status from Venezuela.
Yep.
I forget the details. She's a criminal. She's probably a violent criminal. She needs to go back.
Okay.
How? Well,
okay.
How do you?
What? So is it okay? So it's an issue. So she came in legally. She had temporary protected status, and the Trump administration has since ended that.
Time to leave.
And then I said that you should tackle this head on and go talk to immigration officials if you want your wife to stay.
Yeah, she should.
So that's the issue. Talking to the authorities makes me a hypocrite.
In fact, I'd like to see her sent to El Salvador.
Oh, perfect.
Would that be better?
CCOT, yeah. But, yeah, okay, sounds
exactly.
good.
They could shave her. Her head.
How exactly does that make me a hypocrite? Saying figure out how to do it the legal way?
Because how do we know she's not a violent criminal?
If you're talking to the authorities, I'm sure that they're going to do their due diligence.
You really are clueless. I'm totally trolling you, and I'm saying all the stuff that you would say. Yeah, you are.
Got it. Is this the same guy from New Jersey that called in to troll a couple weeks ago? He's the same guy that calls in and trolls Matt Murphy's show. Do you do this with other radio shows? Is this like your life must be like absolutely pathetic? Like you just sit there and you cope and you seethe while you listen to the radio, and then you go, you know what? I'm gonna show Chris Hand what for, and I'm gonna call in and I'm gonna tell him he's being a hypocrite because I said that your wife had temporary protected status removed. You should go talk to immigration officials if you want to stay in the country. Got it.
Well, all I hear you talk about is these people are violent. They got to go. No cutting in line. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Okay. She didn't cut in line. She came in under. If we're going off of what our friend Nick had said, she came in under temporary protected status. So she didn't come in.
Don't get me started on Nick Shirley. The fact that you
I was talking. So you're conflating the two. You see the caller that you were mentioning. His name was also Nick. You're welcome to get started on Nick Shirley. I mean, but what's wrong with Nick Shirley?
By the way, were there people sent to CCOT, Venezuelans, who had the same exact scenario as this guy's wife?
I mean, you're welcome to find examples and bring them. You're welcome to find examples. I haven't seen them. I haven't seen those examples. It just did. I haven't seen those examples.
On the internet. They're all over the place.
Sure. Yep.
We're doing a quote a name, Julio Gonzalez. Like they detain. There's people that they sent to CCOT, and they've been released finally. But they sent people to CCOT who are exactly in the same boat as your friend or whoever's wife that was. You're a complete hypocrite.
No, I'm not actually. And
how are you not? Tell me, please, enlighten me.
I told him to have his wife go talk to immigration authorities and get it handled immediately and tackle it head on.
Fine. So then how do you defend when we take someone like his wife, same exact scenario, and send them to
if you don't go and tackle it head on and you're picked up on the street, you're going to have to deal with it that way. I don't understand. I don't understand the disconnect.
So you support. So if they. So
the longer, if your temporary protected status slaps, right? It's no longer there. You are now in the country illegally. Right. So if you choose not to rectify that situation, then you are choosing to be here illegally. I don't understand the disconnect. Right. I understand that you are a hopeless liberal with a woke mind virus who feels the need to no, you're not. Like kick rocks with the I'm a Republican. Like you're like one of those trolls on. You're like one of those trolls online. I voted for Trump 3 times, and now he's gone too far. Like, okay, dude, you're 100% a Republican.
Doesn't mean I'm a Democrat.
Yeah, sure thing, pal.
So
sure thing. Sure thing.
If that woman was detained and sent to CCOT, you'd support it, right?
Yes, because she let her not CCOT, but yes, if she was deported, yes, that would be the result.
Well, no,
that would be the result.
CCOT.
You keep bringing up CCOT like that's the only place that they're sending immigrants to, illegal immigrants to. It's just you're
stick her in a prison.
You're living in a clown world. You're living in a clown world. If she chooses, if she chooses to not rectify her immigration status, then she's in the country illegally. Okay, yeah. If she goes to Alligator Alcatraz, which is what it's called, troll, then
whatever the hell it's called.
Yes, then
we should.
That's a holding. That's a holding center before deportation. Yep, I would actually.
Right. So you're cool with that? Her going to Alligator Alcatraz and then being sent to Venezuela.
If any illegal alien that had their temporary, protected status removed, chooses not to go to an immigration authority, chooses not to go talk to an immigration lawyer, chooses not to tackle the situation head on, and remain in the country illegally at that point, because that's what they're doing, then yes, that's the result. That's the result of the actions. See, you got choices to make.
Like your friend's wife.
Choices have consequences. And what was my advice to him?
Like your friend's wife.
You keep saying friend. He's a listener. He called into the show with an issue. And I'm grateful that he did. I'm grateful that he called in. And what was my
listener's wife?
You're trying to use this against me, but you sound like an idiot, because my advice to him was go talk to immigration authorities.
How about all the people that ICE detained when they showed up in court because they're going through the process? That would be cool if that listener's wife was detained when she went to get help, wouldn't it?
Because let's trust the liberal courts, right? Like, because then you have judges like Hannah Dugan, who has been removed, right? She resigned from her position because she was helping illegal aliens thwart and leave the courtroom. And in these courts where they just, whether they're in sanctuary cities and they just let the illegal aliens back on the street, I'm fine with that, actually. I'm fine with that.
That's regardless.
That actually has a lot to do with it. That has a lot to do with it.
You don't think the lawyer that you're recommending your listener talk to is going to say, well, we have to go to court, we have to go through the legal process, and then ICE could detain her at court? That would be awesome.
Okay.
Because she probably is. We know. Look, they're all rapists and murderers. Are you for rapists and murderers, Chris? Are you pro-murderer?
Okay. Yes, I am pro-murderer.
Apparently you are.
Yes, because this woman who just had a baby 3 weeks ago is a
questions that you would usually ask. You don't like it. You don't like stupid questions being turned around on you that you would be asking.
No, I just think that you're being ridiculous.
Like if someone opposed Doge. Oh, are you for waste, fraud, and abuse? Like you people are idiots. This is like politics for morons.
Mm. And you sit there and you listen and you cope and see.
You're doing it.
If we're such morons and we're so ineffective, what are you doing wasting your time? Don't you have like a life?
Wasting my time. I'm a pig.
I
very much have a life, and I would even make the argument probably 100 times more successful than yours.
Okay.
You're in friggin' Nashville doing radio.
Yep, you're right. It's
one step above Kalamazoo. Give me a break.
Okay. Are you from New Jersey?
When do you plan to make a major market?
You're kidding, right? I love it here, actually.
Maybe you can get a gig with Newsmax. That or OAN. You and Matt Gates could team up and do a show. He's a good guy. You like pedophiles, right?
Oh my gosh, here we go. Moving the goalposts. You're a classic liberal troll.
Right. What have I said that's liberal?
Everything. Do you hear yourself? Do you ever look in the mirror?
Yeah, right. Because if you oppose Trump, if you're not in the cult, therefore you're a libtard. I got it. Right. That makes sense.
Okay, got it. Hey, thanks for calling.
Nate, tell me one liberal thing I've said.
You're welcome to call into the show anytime. I think you've done a great job of showing everybody just how liberal you are.
Just like the last time I spoke to you and made you sound stupid, I'm glad to do it again and again and again.
Remember
that time last week?
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
Remember? Well, President Trump was maybe embellishing things a little bit.
Yeah, and then we find out that the ICE agent has internal bleeding. So like you look like an idiot again. Appreciate the time. I'd love to stay and chat, but we got the lightning round to get to. It's that time. Oh, yeah.
Lightning round with Chris Hand.